Hey guys, welcome back to Brighter Folks. Today we're at the Yorkdale Shopping Mall where the Tesla store is located to take a look at one of Canada's first demo Tesla Model 3s. We actually had come down to Tesla's store in Yorkdale to take a look at the car on the first day of its reveal here in Toronto, but unfortunately they only allowed us 2 minutes with the car, which was not enough to shoot our video and get the nitty-gritty of what this baby can do. One of the first things I wanted to check out was the trunk space, and I was not disappointed with the extra cargo space at the back where you lift up that little cover there, and you can store extra things in there, and the actual space with the cover down. It's more than enough for a family who plans to take a road trip or your everyday grocery hauler, whatever you want to do with it. We found that the trunk space was actually more than adequate for what we were planning to do with the car. Plus, don't forget you do have the frunk, which is another additional storage space, and we found these cool hooks where you can put your grocery bags and they won't slide around in the front of the frunk. The door handles took a little bit of getting used to, but once again, it did not disappoint, and it wasn't very difficult to figure out how to use these door handles once we got a chance to play around with them. The inside of the car was just gorgeous. The wood kind of took a bit of getting used to, but once we sat in the car, we actually really liked it. The back seat was very comfortable. You can sit 3 people. We actually tested it. 3 people back there. A little tight, but it can work, and you probably will only do that a couple times a year, so more than enough space for 3 full-size adults back there. Now let's talk about the roof. The glass roof was amazing. A beautiful, beautiful thing that they did to the Tesla Model 3. When we were sitting inside the car, I can only imagine driving in a big city and looking up and seeing skyscrapers through that glass roof. It's going to be amazing. Attention to detail. It's a very minimalist car, but we found that the quality inside was actually pretty good for this price range. Obviously, Tesla had to cut down on some expenses to bring the car out at its starting price point of $35,000 US, but you're not getting a badly made car. It actually felt pretty premium, and I think everybody who's on that reservation list, especially here in Canada, are not going to be disappointed once this car hits your driveway. Now, another thing that took a little bit of getting used to was this back trunk lid. As you can see, you can look right through it when you have it open. It was a little bit different because we're coming from a Chevrolet Volt and I have a Leaf. So between those 2 cars being hatchbacks, this was kind of a little bit different for us. So I finally got a chance to play with the screen in the center console of the Tesla Model 3. It was not difficult at all to figure out how to get things done. There's that little car icon on the left side, which brings up most of the main features that you would need to operate the car. The little icons along the bottom are pretty easy to kind of get your heat going, your heated seats, music, all that kind of stuff is really easily controlled through the bottom. As you can see, I'm scrolling through the cards. This gives you a whole bunch of functionality, maybe while you're driving, like your windshield wipers and things like that. So overall, I would say that once you get used to the touchscreen and figure out where the most important things are, it should not be too difficult to control your car and to make sure that you're safely driving the car with this touchscreen. So for some at first, it might be a little bit weird to kind of not have any physical buttons and just have the screen to control most of the functions. But I think that after driving the car for a little bit, you should get used to it pretty quickly. The interior space, for the driver at least, was very comfortable, very easy to see out the front window with the sloping downward hood, making it very cool when you drive this car down the road that you're going to really enjoy the view that you're going to get. So guys, I just wanted to say that my first impressions of the Tesla Model 3 is that this car is beautiful, it's sexy, it's got everything that you were expecting, and I think that the reservation holders who are going to get their car soon in Canada will not be disappointed. If you like this video, please share, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.